Princess Catherine's royal jewelry collection contains priceless treasures inherited or worn through generations of royal history. From Queen Elizabeth II's legendary jewels to pieces forever associated with Princess Diana, these extraordinary heirlooms have followed Catherine into a new era. But one question remains: which jewels carry the greatest value? Which one holds the most emotional meaning? And which royal jewel could become Catherine's ultimate signature? When Catherine became a member of the royal family in 2011, she entered a world where jewelry can carry almost as much meaning as a title. She entered a world where jewelry can quietly communicate history, family connections, and royal duty. Some pieces came from Queen Elizabeth II's big collection, while others carry an even more personal connection to Princess Diana. And what makes Catherine's jewelry choices so fascinating is that she rarely wears these treasures simply to show their value. Instead, she gives historic pieces a new life. One of the clearest examples is the Cambridge Lover's Knot tiara. With its diamond arches and hanging pearls, the tiara is instantly recognizable and has a particularly strong connection to Diana, who famously wore it during her years as Princess of Wales. Catherine has also worn the tiara on major royal occasions, creating an extraordinary visual connection between two generations of women who married into the same family. But the story becomes even more interesting when we look beyond the tiaras. The Nizam of Hyderabad necklace is among the most spectacular pieces associated with Queen Elizabeth II. Presented to the future queen for her wedding in 1947, it was an extraordinary creation featuring diamonds set into intricate platinum work. Catherine famously wore the necklace decades later, bringing one of the late queen's most dazzling treasures back into the spotlight. For royal watchers, that moment carried an unmistakable message. Catherine was not simply wearing an expensive necklace. She was wearing a piece of Queen Elizabeth's personal history. And then there are the jewels connected with Princess Diana. This is where Catherine's collection becomes much more emotional. Diana's influence on Catherine's jewelry choices is impossible to ignore. Some pieces carry a direct connection to Diana, while others echo the sapphire and diamond style that became so strongly associated with her. The Collingwood pearl earrings, for example, were given to Diana as a wedding gift and became closely associated with her. When Catherine wears pieces connected with Diana, the public naturally sees more than fashion. They see a quiet bridge between the past and the future. That emotional connection is especially powerful because Catherine never had the opportunity to know Diana personally. Yet through these jewels, she can acknowledge her memory. Then comes another fascinating chapter: the pieces that Queen Elizabeth II barely wore, or that disappeared from public view for years. The Strathmore Rose tiara is a perfect example. Created for the Queen Mother, its delicate diamond roses represent a softer side of royal history. After decades of silence, Catherine brought the tiara back into public view at a state banquet in 2023. Suddenly, a jewel that had been almost forgotten looked fresh again. And that may actually be Catherine's greatest strength when it comes to royal jewelry. She does not simply inherit the past, she interprets it. Queen Elizabeth II had a remarkably distinctive jewelry style built around pearls, brooches, and formal ceremonial pieces. Catherine's approach is different. She often combines historic jewels with contemporary gowns, modern hairstyles, and a lighter overall aesthetic. The result is fascinating. The same royal jewel can tell a completely different story depending on who wears it. That is why the value of Catherine's jewelry cannot be measured only in dollars. A tiara may be worth millions. A necklace may contain extraordinary diamonds. But a jewel associated with Diana carries an emotional value that no auction estimate can truly capture. In my opinion, this is what makes Princess Catherine's jewelry collection so compelling. She stands at the meeting point between three generations: the traditions preserved by Queen Elizabeth II, the emotional legacy of Princess Diana, and the future Catherine is helping to shape. So, if you had to choose one royal treasure for Catherine to make her signature piece, which would it be? The Lover's Knot, the Strathmore Rose, a jewel connected to Diana, or a forgotten piece still waiting in the royal vault? Tell us your choice in the comments, and subscribe for the next deep dive into the fascinating world of the British royal family.